Following on from the last video where we were looking at what I bring on a camping trip, I did mention that I was going to run through what I bring in a tool roll. It wasn't covered in that video. So my tool roll of choice is the MoskoMoto Tool Roll. This is absolutely and categorically bomb proof. It's the most solid one I've ever came across. Yes, it is expensive, but I think this will be around long after I pass in this world. So let's get in. What you might think is there's too much in here. There's quite a lot in here. It comes in at less than 2 kilos, and it's not just about fixing the bike for me. It's about having tools on me in case I need to fix other things as well. Maybe it's an item that I bring camping and it's broken. I need a certain Allen key or whatever it could be. So we'll have a quick run through. Got a set of Torx keys. I bring the full set with me. You never know when you might need another one. There's only 3 of them I need for the actual bike, so yes, I could get rid of others, but again, I just think it's worthwhile having it. The hex, or the Allen keys as they're known in some parts of the world, again, I bring a full set of them with me. There's only a number of them applicable to the bike, but really useful. Socket wrench. Got some black duct tape wrapped around it as well. Rather than bringing a full roll of it, I've got enough there. And I'll leave that to the side for 1 sec because we got some other bits to go with it. You got your adjustable spanner. Mini vice grips, quite handy. Tire valve adjuster, so you can take out the valve that's if you're pumping up the air in the tires, or rather you want to let the air out. An extender for the wrench. Moving on to the smaller pieces that I bring. It's the screwdriver that comes with the BMW. For the price you pay for the bike, it's hard to believe you practically just get this and nothing else. I've got a number of small mini spanners in here. Size 13, size 14 and size 10. These are specific to the 1250 GS bike. When I was on the 800 I would have used different sizes, so I have changed that over. I've got the sockets here to reflect the BMW 1250 GS. I've got the 10mm, I've got a 17mm, and I've also got a 13mm. Came with the bike as a swap out of the screwdrivers. Arbro steels. As you take it out of the wrapper and you put it to where it needs to go, it will turn as hard as steel. So it's basically a moldable steel that goes as hard as full steel. This is fantastic on the bike if you were to crack part of the casing of the bike and you need to put it back together. Always handy to have, and reasonably cheap as well, 10-12 euros. 90-degree adapter in case you need it for pumping up your tires. Some of the garages, as you're traveling, you won't be able to get the tire pump in to get at the valve, so this will allow it, make it easier. Bag of mixed fuses. Some of these are mini fuses, some of them are full fuses. These cover all of the stuff on my bike, from the heated gear right through the actual bike itself. Nice and neat, in they go. I've got a digital voltmeter. I've got a torch. Some batteries for the torch. Some nuts and bolts and some wire for the bike. Electrical wire, so if I needed to rewire a switch, I would have a replacement there. Last but not least, I got some gloves. Try to keep your hands as clean as you can, especially if you're working with oil and dirt and grime that's been stuck in the bike for a long time. So there you have it. That's what's in my tool roll. These tools are picked up along the way. Some of them you can see are from Halliford. Some of them I've just picked up out of my own toolkit. Reasonably cheap, and I've definitely put this together, excluding the tool roll, for probably 60 euros.